You know what? Fuck the Chorizo brothers. Those fools took me out and left me with the bill. Cheap fucks.
Fuck the Chorizo brothers. They smell like shit.
Fuck those non-vegan Chorizo brothers. Pieces of shit.
You know, man, fuck those Chorizo brothers. They screwed me over for dinner last night. Screw those guys.
Fuck the Chorizo brothers. They owe me $5.
Hey, it's Farrah Abraham. Don't even get me started with those Chorizo brothers.
Yo, what's up? This is going out to all the punks and they got you back down with the family. This is my family. This is my crew. You know, see yourself here. I got one thing to say. Yo. Fuck you, bitch!
Okay, it's the Chorizo Brothers Thanksgiving special, and I've decided to come up to the San Francisco Bay Area, spend time with my family. Chewy's back down in Los Angeles. He was gonna do the show, but he couldn't figure out how to operate the computers and stuff, so I'm doing it. And we're here at my sister's house. And I got my other sister with me.
And anytime you guys want Chong back, you can have his ass.
What?
We will gladly send him in an Uber back to you guys if you guys want him back in Southern California.
Yeah, I'm going back there as soon as possible because the weather's way nicer. It's actually nice up here too. I'm very impressed with the weather for Thanksgiving here.
Yeah, it's cold as shit. I'd rather be in LA.
Well, no, it's actually anybody wearing a jacket outside? No, because it's nice outside. It's like 80 degrees right now though in Los Angeles. So,
I'd rather take the heat.
yeah. Okay, so now how was your Thanksgiving? Really? Yeah.
My Thanksgiving was good.
Yeah, we
Ate
made it.
too much.
We made it. We made a good dinner.
Yeah.
We've had turkey, and you know, there's one thing I do love about this family. We came and we're guests, but yet somehow we ended up cooking dinner too. Well, my sister sat around dabbing, and if you don't know what dabbing is, that's huh? Mean? You were cooking? No, you were getting freaky with a turkey. That's my Theo Carlos over here in the corner. He was, you know, some people butter a turkey, but my sister's got this cream cheese things that she does. And I have to say, my Theo got a little too comfortable with the cream cheese, slathering it all over the turkey and making weird sounds. Not
I
only
would say the
that,
only
but he
thing
was
worse.
slapping the ham, ridiculously slapping the ham. Yeah.
He slaps the ham all the time.
Well, in the context of Harvey Weinstein, you were just served with papers from the ham. You have to keep 50 yards away from it. So, yeah.
Well, I think the only thing worse than his cooking was watching him eat the Thanksgiving dinner. You
It
know, with the
was
gravy dribbling down his lips, which, you know, to me is a lot better than what I normally see dribbling down his lips.
luckily it was turkey
Again,
gravy
we
and it
are
cleansed
near
his
San
beard.
Francisco, you guys.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So it was fun. Nice dinner. Everybody. Some people showed up late. We're not gonna say
Uncle
who.
Ruben.
hmm So, but okay. So I got my sister here. What? What? Huh? Talk. What do you want? Just say cigarettes. Here, take them.
Take the cigarettes.
Anyways,
And now there's a naked baby in the room.
I don't have that here exactly.
We're just talking to talk. At
And
this point, we may just
yeah,
be
at
talking
this
to
point,
ourselves, but that's okay.
yeah. I mean, theoretically, we're a day early on our podcast. This goes out live on one station and gets syndicated out to others. Everybody's kind of curious as to how it works. So, like, there's not a bunch of people gathered around their radios like 1920 listening to us. It's goes out on one and then syndicated to a bunch of others. Yeah. So, anyways, What? Yeah, you could turn up the game a bit. I've got these are straight. I know, right? My ratings speak for themselves. 400,000. Are you serious?
Shut up.
Anyways, I've got my tia Chata here. Tia Chata, my sister Chata. Yeah, my tia sister. We're a weird family.
Yeah, we're
So
not that
I
close.
know.
Come on now.
I know, right? I
Not
know.
like you and Chewy.
Yeah, I know. I know. I know. So, but I got her on the show today. She thought she would be funny, and we're gonna see how it works, whether she can be funny or not.
I can be kind of funny.
So, what I'm going to do. Why don't you talk to her, Alicia? She does that.
That's your job, lady.
Anyways, this is called dead air, by the way. When when me and you aren't talking, it's called dead air.
Oh, so we got to
So
keep
we
talking.
have to keep talking for 2 hours. See this button
2
right
hours.
here? 2 hours. I know. You guys think what I do is so simple.
Yeah, this is hard.
Yes.
Like,
But the beauty part is you are in control of the whole thing. So you get to decide what do you want to talk about. Do you want to talk about Black Friday and why they haven't thrown a fit about why it's not called African American Friday? You don't need my phone. My phone is dead. No. No. So anyways, so yeah, I
talk about a
think after
support.
all of this time it should be called African American Friday.
Yeah, it should be called Everyone Friday, though. Why are you just going to single out one community?
I don't know, why did they? I didn't invent Black Friday.
I'm just saying everybody goes shopping.
I heard
no
it
matter
started
what
in Ferguson.
race you are.
I heard Black Friday started in Ferguson.
No, that was Free Friday.
That was Free Friday in Ferguson.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Well, like I've always said, those people weren't looting, but
They were
how?
liberating.
No, yeah, liberating. But how else are they going to find out what's going on if they don't have TVs and shoes?
Exactly.
Exactly. So
like you're gonna just
yeah.
single these people out because they don't have TVs, they don't have radios. Then they get a chance to get them, and then you turn around on them like a freaking rabid
Nope.
dog.
Stupid. So, have you ever spent the night out for Black Friday?
No, but I've dressed up like a bear and knocked over the tents. People were pretty pissed about that.
That is, yes, that would be fun to do.
Yes.
Yes,
It
it
was
would
fun.
be. We got to get a bear costume and do that, and like literally with sharp claws
Because of the Second Amendment, we have rights to bear arms.
to bear arms. That's good. But we have to do it in a community where they don't allow open carry.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you're going to dress up like a bear, there are certain risks that you take. Yeah.
Well, again, yeah, I mean, I'm smarter than that to go down to San Francisco dressed as a bear. I'm going to get jumped on.
Well, if you go to San Francisco dressed as a bear, it means a whole different thing.
Yeah.
A whole
Yeah.
different thing, yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
I shave my back now.
Yeah, she's a nasty ass. And she does shave her back. Have you seen her back before she shaves?
Oh, here, you want to braid it? Like right now at this point, it's No Shave November, so you can braid the shit out of it
Okay.
right now.
Does anybody here do No Shave November?
I've been celebrating No Shave November since last year.
Do you know the concept of No Shave November? Why is it No Shave November?
No, that I don't know.
No, it's a cancer thing. You're supposed to take the money that you save not shaving or getting a haircut and donate that to cancer. So if you're out there, well, you don't donate it to cancer, but
Oh,
like
that's
an
what I tried to
anti-cancer.
submit a check
Yeah.
for that, and it came back to
Yes,
me.
we're not supporting cancer.
I don't
We're
even know
not
where to send it.
in support of cancer. We're against cancer. So you take that money and you donate it to like American Red Cross. No,
Like-
American Lung Association. There it is. You donate it to those people. So yeah, but the question is, and I've asked plenty of people this that participate in No Shave November, do you actually donate that money?
Well, I shop at the dollar store. That's where I get my razors. So, I mean, if they want that $3 that I spend a month, they
Exactly.
can have it.
Because I don't. I mean, I use the same razors for quite a long time, so I don't spend money shaving
Yeah.
in November, so I can shave and not have to feel guilty about
Yeah, you can feel guilty about all the other sick shit you do throughout
Yeah.
the year, though.
it. Yeah. Too bad they don't have like an American Syphilis Society. I would
You
donate
would
to
be-
that.
Yeah, you.
Yes. Because I've
Well, I
caught
think you being patient zero, you
I've
probably would need to put money
I've
into that.
caught the claps so many times they call it applause.
Yeah, I can
Feel
see
free
that.
to laugh
I
at
can
that
see
one.
that. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes,
Well,
yes,
your nickname is Patient Zero.
yes. So I'm gonna go ahead now. I'm gonna turn the mic over to you. You get to pick the topic. You get to pick the subject. There's a lot in the news. You can anything. You know. You've got nothing. What about you?
What are we talking about?
Whatever you want. What's the sub? This is my other sister. Well, come on. This is called dead air, people. My ratings are slipping.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So let's talk about the shootings. Like, what's your guys'
What shootings?
the shooting in Texas, the one in Vegas, the one I mean, there's just so many of them. Let's talk about them.
Well, okay. You go ahead. Mass shootings. You know what's horrible is I've got a cool joke about mass shootings that I've always wanted to do, but you can't do it right after the mass shooting. You have to let time go by. But by the time enough time goes by, another shooting has happened, so I can never do the joke because it's like in poor taste. It's all about timing here. Yeah, too soon, too soon. Yeah. So we never get a breakout here, you know. But mass shootings, it's only an American thing. I think that that's something that we could claim, just like apple pie. That belongs to America. Because you don't see other countries. They're going into little schools and trying to shoot innocent children.
I mean, well, in Europe, they're running into the crowd and running over people.
And
So
you know, you got to give it up to those ISIS guys. They're getting fucking creative with that one. They're getting pretty fucking creative with that whole thing. Go out, rent a truck, and drive into a crowd. That's fucking awesome. It used to be that was only reserved for old people and farmers markets. Remember that? Every now and again, an old guy gets behind the wheel of his car, goes out for a drive to the fucking library, comes back, and he's fucking driving through some farmers market, taking out 20 people. Mm-hmm.
alrighty then.
You wanted your own talk show. You talked to me about it, and this is your opportunity.
No, I'm talking. I'm listening to you.
You're not
Though.
supposed to listen to me. You're supposed to talk.
I did. I am. Don't you hear me?
Wow. Oh my God.
Oh, so let's change the subject.
Okay.
Go,
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Sexual harassment.
Okay.
What do you think of all these women coming out and like naming names 40 years later?
I mean, I think if they need to come out to get resolution, I'm all for it. But now the thing is, are you doing it because you need closure, or are you doing it because you want fame and money? Because I mean, no, there is no because, there is no mean. That's just what it is. It's either they're doing it because they need closure, or they're doing it because they want fame and money.
And yes, you're kind of right there. What are they doing it for? Because it is 40 years later. So there's a statute of limitations. You can't, there's no criminal charges. But what is troubling me, and this really troubles me, is that all these people that are being accused, okay, they're being forced out of their jobs. They're being told, step down, step away, distance yourself from the company. Now, if I'm correct, we live in the United States of America, correct?
Correct.
And we have a thing called due process, correct?
Correct.
So why are these people being forced out of their jobs on an accusation alone? Isn't there like some kind of criminal justice system? Don't we have something like that? Like
I thought
juries
we
and
did.
judges that you're not going to sworn you're innocent until proven guilty. But here it just seems that if some woman says, "Oh my God, he touched me once," that's enough to make you get fired, which scares a guy like me. Because I touch tits and ass all day long. On occasion, I'll cup a pussy.
But isn't that your profession to
Exactly.
touch? Okay.
Exactly. Now, Ron Jeremy, we all know the name. Look at, she's drawing a blank. Are you drawing a blank? Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, I'm
Everybody here know who
confused.
Ron
I'm
Jeremy
sorry.
is?
Sexiest man alive.
I don't know about the sexiest man alive, but he's an adult industry actor. Now he's being accused of sexual harassment and rape. And once again, it's 20 years ago, Ron touched me inappropriately. But the man is paid to show up at parties and fondle women. He's fondled Alicia over there without
I mean,
asking.
he has the right to fondle himself, and but if she felt that that just wasn't the time, then who are we to argue with her about
Okay,
it?
you're right. But then you say something at that moment.
But what if she was too scared at that moment to say something? So now you're going to tell me that victim doesn't have the right to seek closure?
Yes, but as the
There's
victim,
not a but
as the
there.
victim, she should have said something
But you
immediately.
can say that, but you haven't walked in her shoes, so you don't know.
That's true. I think I should not speak on that until I've walked a mile in her shoes and then throw her
No,
shoes in
it
the
doesn't
dumpster.
even have to be a mile. It just has to be
Yeah.
that second that made her the victim. Now she can gain it back, but if she's still holding it on and she needs that closure 20 years later, then give it to her. However, I'm going to have to agree there is due process. And we should not ask these men or women, whatever the case is, to step back until the process has been done.
So, 20 we're going to move from Ron Jeremy. We're going to go back into, let's say, Harvey Weinstein. Okay?
I'm sorry, I don't know who that is.
That's the guy in Hollywood, Miramax, Lionsgate. No?
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, so,
I know Lion Gates.
yes, let me stop exactly what I'm doing and get you a piece of pie. I don't think you heard the sarcasm in my voice. Do you think you could get him a piece of pie? Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Let's stop this whole show right now and go get that kid a piece of pie. And
Well, in all
so,
honesty, your girlfriend wanted the same thing from me earlier,
a piece
but
of
I don't even
pie?
think the pies were out yet.
Yeah, but she doesn't want stank pie.
She didn't complain last time.
Yep. Yep. What is her Facebook? What is her Facebook? What's her Instagram?
Miss Bernal Demas.
There you go. Now everybody in the world has her Instagram. Send all the dick pics, gentlemen. She loves them. The bigger, the better. Oh yeah. So, uh, so anyways, so
Okay, so let's go back. Oh,
To-
you were changing
yes,
the 20
we're going-
years to
yes.
to go ahead.
so it's not as if these people haven't had contact with each other. Okay. The alleged incident happened. Time goes on, but yet they still have to work together in the same community of actors and actresses. Okay, so they're seeing them all the fucking time, but yet nothing is said, nothing is done. Okay, now I'll even say it. Hollywood is full of fucking dirtbags. Like, really, sometimes I will say it's worse than the adult industry because at least in the adult industry, we know what's going on and we know what's expected. Okay, but in Hollywood, yeah, they do have what they call the casting couch. So if any of you young ladies want to become a Hollywood star, stop by my house and I'm gonna make a star out of you. Okay. So if they hang around each other all the time, why does it take so long? And I understand you're gonna say, oh well, they have feelings, they have emotions. They also have movies that are coming out and need more publicity. Is that a coincidence?
I mean, again, we don't know what made the victim shut down. So at the moment she's going to open up, who are we to tell her when that moment's supposed to happen? So I
And
mean, and they're like, okay, we'll give her for instance. So what if it's a family member, a close family member?
mhm,
And well, I'll say uncle to woman or vice versa, but I'm going to put it in that role.
mhm.
I have to see that at every family function, and when I'm not going to say anything until I'm ready to say it. It could be at that moment. It could be 10 later. So again, it's going to be until I'm strong enough to handle it when I'm ready to let it go. And I'm not going to let you or anyone else decide when it's time for me to let that go.
Okay. That being said, you come out, you say it. What are you expecting to happen?
Maybe I just want a sorry. Maybe I want you to feel how you made me feel, shameful. Now again, that every person is going to get their own satisfaction at it, and so I'm just saying for me personally, what I would judge, I just want you to say sorry. I want you to feel what you took away. You no longer have control over it because I'm done with it. It's closed. I've said what I needed to say. Goodbye.
So there should be no monetary value then.
I mean,
Money.
no, for me, that's not what I wanted for, but I don't know what that victim's looking for. Maybe that victim wants that money. So if that works for her, then you go for it. But for me, I just want a sorry, and I want you to acknowledge what you did, and I'm letting you know I've taken it back, and that door is now closed.
So, if any of you judges out there happen to get any of these sexual harassment cases in front of you, remember, give them a sorry. No monetary value, and I'm sorry. A sincere apology from the accused to the accuser. No, accused to the accuser.
If that's what they want, let the victim ask for what was going to give them closure, and then let that judge decide if that's fair or not. Like I said, for me personally, all I would want acknowledgement that of your error you made, and understand you no longer have it because I've taken the power and I've shut that door.
Are we making mimosas here? Is that what's going on over
I
here?
believe so.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Apparently it's brunch on Sunday now.
Yes.
So, yeah. Okay, all right, I can see that. And it's good to have a woman's opinion on it because normally nobody really cares what women think. I'm pretty sure my ratings are dropping right now.
Anywho,
Really serious, I know. Yeah. Yeah, let's bring the comedy back. So, okay, first of all, there's nobody really named Ron Burgundy. Yeah. So, he's kind of a big deal though. Yeah. So, okay. So, now with the much success that I've had in this show, I think I got 10 listeners or something like that now. 10 people are listening. You've decided that you want your own show.
yes.
Okay. That being said, you watched me set everything up here and kind of got irritated.
I mean, it just looked like a lot of work.
It is. It is. It is. I
Okay,
mean,
so I kind of thought this was really simple. I was just going to get in front of the camera. I was just going to talk. You guys were kind of sending your questions, and we were going to go from there. But I was going to have a twist on it, but I'm not going to let that secret go until you guys have to listen in to find out what that secret is.
like,
Go
you're going to
ahead.
get secrets on people, or.
No, I'm going to bring a secret guest
But nobody finds out to the day of.
until I start casting and you start listening.
Okay. And what is your show going to be about?
It's going to be about what the fans want it to be about. They're going to call in, and we're going to pick. We're going to vote on which topic's going to be pulled out of that, and then we go from there.
Now, you understand with this, okay? To hook it up with a phone line is way even more complicated than just what I did here.
Well, see, my son who's sitting next to you, whose
I've
name
met
is
your
Angel,
son.
he's awesome. He's going to do all that for me.
I've met him.
He's pretty awesome.
Yes, but he's very unmotivated.
Yeah, he's the laziest motherfucker I've
Exactly.
ever
I've met.
met.
I mean, I thought I was lazy, but your kid is one of the laziest pieces
Yeah,
of
I've
shit
seen him
I've
put
ever
like
fucking seen.
6, 7 straws together just because he didn't want to get up from the fucking couch to get to the table.
Yeah. So, and God forbid he gets a girlfriend and he doesn't
Excuse
come.
you, my son is awesome. Yes, okay, he's lazy. Let's just be honest. Angel, you're lazy. But you are freaking awesome, and I know you can set this up for me. No, you guys get a paycheck because we're going to blow up. People are going to get in here.
Oh yeah. For like 15 years now, and I'm still broadcasting off a piece of shit stations like this.
Okay, well, maybe you're not motivated.
No, I am motivated. I get to see my reward is naked
Dude, his
chicks and
freaking
finger
computer is a
bangings.
duel. Not even a Dell. It's a duel.
A duel. Yeah. See, that's my motivation.
What's your motivation?
I get
Can
to
you repeat
touch
that?
ass, touch titties, and on occasion finger bang.
Yeah, but you can do that to yourself. You just got tired of doing it.
I do it to myself often. Often, often, yes. I know. And I get to party, so that's my motivation.
Okay.
You that's what I want to do. What you want to do is something way more complicated.
Okay. Well,
You
we're still gonna
Yeah.
do it.
Okay, all right. Well, this is all everything that you need. So,
Okay.
all right. Once again, what's your topic?
I don't have a topic. My fans have to pick the topic.
So it's going to be like the Seinfeld of podcasts. It's a show about nothing.
Exactly. It's a show about fucking
Right?
nothing.
Right? That's about nothing until you make it something.
So your first episode is just you quiet until somebody
Well, no, I
calls.
mean I could chatterbox if you guys want me to, but I'm boring. I need you guys to tell us what we're gonna talk about, and then we're gonna go, and then we're just gonna be happy campers, and then ye,
And what?
and then ye,
Yeah. Okay.
yay. That's just how that's gonna work.
It's a bad thing. Yeah. I used to do.
Yeah.
I have a book that I do that in. I write ideas down all the fucking time about what do we talk about, what do we do, And
Okay, but I have to hit you up, brother. I have to, because I have to make an announcement about my show, though. If you get
Which
your
doesn't
into
exist.
your feelings, please don't join into my show because we're gonna talk really real. I don't want to be, oh, I'm sensitive. She was bullying this. She was no. We're gonna keep it real. 100.
So it's going to be like on
Like,
Step Brothers.
hey,
And
real
like, we
as
have a
in-
karaoke bar, but if you can't sing, don't come up. Just let the people who can sing come up.
yeah, I guess. Okay.
I'm trying to discover you. This is not the show for you. Okay, go ahead, brother.
Okay. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay.
No, but yeah, I have that book that I write ideas down in that, I decide what are we going to talk about, what are we going to do. And like for this episode, I really had nothing at all. It was just like, fuck, we got to do a show. We have to, we can't miss our slot. So I was like, fuck it. I'll take stuff with me. I'll do it up here. And I thought Chata was going to be more entertaining, but apparently she's not. You put a microphone in her, she shuts down. Does anybody got a penis they can stick in front of her face? Get her to open her mouth up a little bit. So,
If there's a penis in front of me, my mouth isn't going to be the only thing opening up, okay?
yeah. And that's when the goo games begin.
Mic, you dirty. Yeah, she contaminated my mic. Give me a second.
Don't put that greasy tamale fucking apron on my fucking mics. This shit's
fucking
expensive.
greasy thing just been on this mic.
God. So,
Okay.
anyways,
Anywho,
so go ahead.
you keep saying go
It is
ahead,
Thanksgiving.
like he
Did
has
you
not.
watch the
I
Macy's?
don't need
Did
a
you?
Thursday to tell my family what I give thanks for. We've already been there. We video lived it earlier. Okay, go ahead.
I forgot.
I did watch the Macy's parade.
I
No.
tried to, but somebody wanted to watch. What was that? Bring It, which is I
What
guess
is Bring It?
it's the black version of. Do you remember that Abby dance lady, the fat lady that fucking sits
The show mom
smoking?
kind of stuff?
Yeah, and the girls dance,
Yeah.
but she's all, no, you're doing it wrong. Turn, twist, plie. Remember her? But so I guess
Yeah.
this is like the black version. So they have stank. They put stank on it.
They put stank
It's like
on it?
really seriously. Oh hell no! I know she didn't cut my daughter. And it's like
No, it's
really.
more drama for the moms than it is for the kids and the actual teachers.
Yes. Youth activities will be so much fun
So,
if the parents would fucking go away.
so basically
There's
any
the door.
show on the Wii channel.
Yeah, any show on the Wii channel. So I'm trying to watch the fucking parade.
So I did watch the parade.
Mhm.
And at one point, like, my fucking mouth was on the floor.
Mhm.
And it wasn't just because of sexual stuff. I had did that earlier in the morning before the kids woke up. This was... So basically the guy goes, and let's take it back in time to the time of black and white. And don't you say anything about it. And pointed to the black guy. I was just
Now, okay.
Don't
Here's
sound
here's
it.
the question though: is that racist or is that funny?
No,
What is
let's
the
go back to
line?
the time of black and white. Don't you say anything and you point to the black guy?
Uh huh. Is that racist or is that funny?
Oh my
That's the
god.
question. Where is the line between racism, and being funny? Because I'm
Right,
funny all
sexual
the time.
harassment isn't
Like
funny to you, but
when
the
we
whole
found out,
racism is
no, when we found out that we were African American, okay, that
like
somewhere, yeah,
5%.
like fucking
5%.
0.20%, and I made the comment about this party's gonna be off the chains, and now that I'm African American, that has a different
Well,
meaning.
actually, you're Afro Latino.
Afro Latino,
Yeah, that's a thing.
that's an actual
That's
thing.
an actual thing.
So you can't be black and Mexican.
No, but the correct way to say it is Afro Latino.
Okay, but here's the thing: when you say that, you're assuming
Black is a
when you
color
say
in the crown box.
when you say black, you're saying African, correct?
Why don't you use that word? And then people say it's a bad word. The
There
word
you
that I
go.
say.
That's the other thing, the Dominican. So just because you're black doesn't mean you're African, because the African that we are is Northern African,
Is it like
and
Egypt
that's a
and stuff?
different kind of African. There's two types of African people don't realize. There's the umbala, 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 the dancing around a fire, and then there's the the Muslim kind of African. So that's the kind we are.
So, ladies and gentlemen, just know I tried to drown him at birth, but he slipped through my hands and it didn't work. I do apologize, but I'm going to go ahead and turn the mic over to him once more time.
She did try to drown me and was almost successful. These are the people that I've had to deal with my whole life. And they did, yes, they did try to drown me. She did.
Okay,
Now
I'm
this
sorry.
one right
Being the little
here,
one, being the youngest, being the baby, and being told your entire fucking life that the two of them found her in a
No, yeah, look it. Let me tell you the story about this. She's
this.
really not our real sister. This is what really happened. So we were outside playing, and I was riding on my bike, and I heard a noise, and there was a box, and it had a little baby in it. So I tell my brother, come over here, watch this while I go run and get mom. So I run, I get my mom, come here, come here, come here. She comes, and I said, can we keep it? And she's like, sure. And that's how we have Cheka.
Yeah, so being told all of this, like through my whole fucking life, being told that I'm not really their sister, that they found me in a dumpster, and that they tried to take me back, but then my mom saw me and was like, oh, she's cute, let's keep it. So this is what I get to hear my whole fucking
Don't
life.
touch it, Nina, or the mother won't take it back.
And
Now,
this is why I'm
but
going to shit on both of their graves when they're both dead.
Yeah, well, you gotta understand, Chata, who's stupider? Us for coming up with that, or you for believing that for so long?
High five it.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck you both, because I was like fucking 4 and 5 when you guys started telling me that, okay?
Yeah, and
You
it
start
works for
speaking to me
many.
in French when I'm 4 and 5, I'm going to speak the fucking language, okay?
So, merci. Yeah. So, let's talk about horrible shit that we did to Chata.
Why are we playing Truth or Dare?
Okay, I'll start. How about the time that mom left the house and told me that I couldn't play the Nintendo? I played the Nintendo, and then she comes home, and Sean comes in the room and says, Mom knows you played the Nintendo. She's already realized it. So if you just confess and come clean, maybe she'll go easy on you. And what happened? Chong?
I think I remember this story, except it happened to me.
No, you
Yeah.
told me.
No.
No,
It was
you
Nina.
told me, because
No.
I got smacked the
No.
shit out of my fucking head.
No. I believe you may be talking about the time when I was playing Nintendo at who
Nope,
lived
this was Pal.
upstairs?
This
On
was
Pal.
Pal.
Yeah, at your house. And then you said, I'm going to go
Pal is
tell
where
mom,
you were. Where you were
and
born.
ran out of the
Well, not
room.
there.
And then I ran after you, ran into the house and said, Mom, you said I couldn't play my Nintendo, not Ninas's. and she started laughing, and Mom looked at me because I just told on myself. Nina actually never said anything.
So you must have turned around and did it to me because I remember getting slapped across the fucking face by mom.
Well, you got slapped across the fucking face all the goddamn time.
Okay, so you guys don't feel sorry that she got slapped around the face because my mom only had two fucking fingers on her hand. So that slap couldn't have been that damn hard. No, no, no. Don't feel bad for her.
I was
Our
good.
mother had her fingers amputated, so she only had two on one hand and a thumbless in
Which
the
made
other
it, hey,
hand.
which made it
So
aerodynamic.
yeah, this bitch is trying to play a pity card. No, no fingers, no finger slap, so it wouldn't really count.
Yes, but the question
That
you
was
have to
before
ask,
the amputation, first off, so I got like a full fucking 5 fingers across the face.
the question you have to ask yourself though, if you didn't cry when she hit you, what would happen?
Oh, if you didn't cry, you got hit again, and most likely with an object that she knew would make you cry.
Yeah.
Hanger, small child nearby, whatever she can get her fucking hands
Rock.
on, you'd get fucking hit with.
Yep.
But at least I didn't get it as bad as you two, though, having to go outside and pick your own fucking stick off the tree to get your ass beat with.
And how many idiots of you, like my brother, try to go get the smallest one that they could find, knowing that this crazy bitch had a belt wet. This bitch used to soak her belts so we could get hit with them. The leather ones. Go ahead.
No.
Oh,
Like you're sucking
those.
it. What?
Wrong sister.
Wrong sister.
The leather Mexican belts. She would put them in buckets and have them soaking. So when she was gonna whoop us, they were wet. And what? Oh, getting whipped with this belt.
I know. I know. So,
Anyway, go ahead.
you were talking.
I know, but it's your turn.
What? You want me
About
to?
the belt.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, what's
This isn't tag.
are you fucking kidding me?
No, Tag, you're it.
I've been trying to repress these fucking memories for fucking years, and now coming here, sitting here, talking to you two, thinking we're having a good time, I'm gonna start fucking crying because now the box that's what fucking memories were in has just been crushed open.
Oh my god, go home and cry in your cock-shaped pillow.
This could be a group therapy, and we could talk about how neglected we were and all this and that. But in reality, was it really so bad?
Yes. For me, I'm the oldest,
And a
and
bitch.
I had to go through everything: amputation, diabetes, alcoholism, depression, everything you can talk about. We did it. But you know what? Because of it, I feel that's why I'm strong, like I am today, and I can handle it.
Wow.
But yeah, it is what it is. It was what it was. It's in the past, and it's gonna stay there, and we're just gonna move forward.
I'm every woman.
It's all in me.
It is all in you, you fucking whore.
Hey, don't be mad because I'm more flexible than you.
Uh,
Be mad because I can take a dick.
so just between us and what?
Well, I know he can take a dick.
So,
I've been told by
just
Chewy,
between,
so.
just between us two and all 400,000 people, did your husband leave tonight because he's mad at you?
I don't know. He was busy. He has to go and do some estimates on some cars.
Oh. For those of you that don't know, her husband is a drug dealer, so he really had to go sell some dope. So
That is a
whatever.
lie. He is Pablo Tintin.
So after I just accused him of selling drugs, you're just gonna give his name out.
I know I'm not giving his freaking name. I'm giving his company name because he does tinting, and he's amazing. It's not. That's what I'm saying. What are you guys talking about? You guys are so stupid. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go back to Pedro.
Well, no, finish your plug.
The asshole sitting across from me. Go ahead.
All right, let's change the subject. Let's talk about something like a little bit more cheerier here. Let's not talk about abusive mothers
You
and
know,
fucking
I
sexual
have an
harassment
idea.
here.
We can watch my sister flip out on us. We can talk about the president and all of his new policies.
Yeah, I DVR all the time, so I don't even know what the fuck's going on with this country. Like, literally, we can all be deported for being half Mexican right now, and I wouldn't even know. I would just be getting on the bus, like, where are we going?
You, you
Right, I'm
can't do
black.
that.
5% right here. 5% in the back.
You can't be deported. You're an American citizen.
Again, I don't know because I don't watch the fucking news. I DVR everything and I
Hey,
fast forward to the fucking
you
commercials.
you don't know that you're an American citizen? That's what you just said. You don't know you're an American citizen because you DVR.
I saying I don't keep up on like the regular news stuff that's going on in the world. Anybody can go, hey, you know what? You're no longer a citizen, and I wouldn't know about it because I don't watch the news.
Wow, it's kind of stupid.
Your mother.
Yeah. No, I mean, how could you not?
Again, I watch Netflix and I DVR all my shows and I fast forward through commercials. I don't, unless it pops up on Facebook, I don't know anything about current events.
So, what you're saying
I don't watch
is
the
your
news.
political stance is you don't care.
Who got lynched?
Yeah, who got lynched?
Who got lynched? But I love you. Mind you, can we just like describe what our family looks like right now? Like Melissa and the wife beater and the messy hair bun, which she wasn't trying to do, she just pinned it up.
That's Melissa, who is proof that chubby white girls are the black man's kryptonite. And then we
She's flipping us
have.
off right now.
Oh, sorry. She's half white.
Theo Carlos is standing up for his
Wait a
daughter.
minute.
that
Hold on.
That she's
So
not
now,
white.
wait, hold on. Wait, no. So what we're gonna say here is, like, my son is white and Mexican, but she is white. So would you have that same opinion if, on the other end of the spectrum, her mother would scream, "No, she's only half Mexican"? Now, wouldn't that be racist? So you're racist. Wow. How can you be racist? Your grandson is half black. Wow. That's he's Mexican.
He's a little bit of everything. Hey.
Well, he's only a quarter.
Okay, yeah, so what is he?
Well, because when you look at it, your daughter is Caucasian, white, and Mexican, right? Down the middle, 50-50, right? His dad, full black. So that cuts him automatically half, quarter Mexican, quarter white.
But we don't really see the white in either one of them.
And if you guys hang around for another 40, 50 years, you can watch the gene pool get spliced again.
Hey, I love that my little nephew is half black and half Mexican. I don't really see the white in him. That's to me. I love my little
want to know
punte
is the mohawk intentional? Is it intentional? His hair is growing into an... Fuck no, that's the trailer park in him. It's growing into a mohawk. I like that.
Once he hits puberty, it's going to turn into a mullet.
Theo's flipping out right now. He's like, what the fuck?
Says the guy with one, too.
We, as in the actual traditional Hispanic family, have been falling in love with white girls for many years. And my childhood was fucked up. Thank all of you. Appreciate that shit. Really, all of you. Thank you. Yeah, you get a pass on this one. Okay? I've gotten beatings. I've got scars in my head. Oh, you guys. Oh.
I blame you. I blame you. I blame you. You were there.
That was you. You were there. Okay? So, yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, okay.
Again, how do we get on this?
Huh?
No, I took care of him.
So then you're
And
to
beat
blame.
him on a daily basis, by the way. I'm sorry, Uncle. Can you explain to me what you found one day walking outside the house when she had him eating mud pies?
He's going to claim she doesn't know anything. Didn't I? What? Who ate Dookie?
Who ate Dookie?
And what the fuck? Hey, who ate Dookie? And then
okay, was this
who in
before
their
or
right
after
mind
you
says
married Alicia?
Dookie in this generation?
Again,
I
that's
never
why
eat
she's right,
dookie.
because she said dookie, and then Thea just said, he ate caca?
Right? I know, right? That must be a generational thing. Like,
Right?
who says dookie anymore? I don't like it.
I've never heard this
I've
story
never eaten
before.
caca. Have you eaten caca?
Well, there was this one time with my husband, but that was completely like unintentional. He sneezed. Yeah, it was an accident.
She was eating his asshole out and he sneezed.
I was rimming. It was a rim job.
Rim job. She was
Yeah,
giving him a
okay.
rim job
He
and he
sneezed.
sneezed.
A little bit came out. Oh, so I shouldn't have drank off your cup?
All of y'all gonna get sepsis.
Now we all have herpes. I drank off your bottle too.
Oh my god. Damn, how many pies are you guys gonna eat?
Hey, when did that chocolate pie come out?
And
Wink, wink.
the chocolate pie. Just stupid wink wink.
Did anybody see the
But I
head?
did bring the extra apple from last night. So.
Oh yeah, we didn't make it though.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I was drunk by the time he came back with the freaking second bottle.
What?
Okay,
Are you
what
gonna
are we
sit here and
talking
talk
about
yourself
now?
up again about how awesome you are?
Oh, I am awesome.
Yeah. You know, it is getting to that point to where now every time you do turn on the TV, that's all you're seeing is another actor or actress being accused of sexual harassment. The worst part about this is that not saying I hope, like I want these accusations to be true, but if it's proven that one of these women are lying, it's gonna set back the entire thing.
Well, it's worse when it's the men though. Like even the men are being abused right now. Well, you heard about Kermit the Frog. Jim Henson would put his hand up his ass before like every show.
Explains why Fozzie Bear's all waka waka waka. No, no, no. You don't see. You can't do that. You can't do that. I explained how the rules in this thing work. You can't do that. You can't just get up in the middle of a podcast.
Okay, first off,
and
you
say,
didn't explain
"I'm
any rules.
gonna go
You just
smoke."
told me last night on the phone, oh, hey, by the way, I'm going to do my show, and you're going to do it with me.
And you agreed to it. Yeah, you can't just leave. To be an efficient co-host.
So even if I say pineapple, I can't leave? I can't use my safe word?
No. No.
Shit.
So yeah, that's how this works. And so far, you guys are a disappointment.
Usually pineapple works for me when I'm in a sticky situation.
Yeah, that's not even funny nor sexy. Yeah, I think she's talking
Pineapple
about
is
being
me and
gagged.
Pablo's safe word. No. It's when... Never mind.
What, Chada's asshole?
No. You need it way wider than that.
Way
At this point,
wider.
it's like a hot dog down a hallway.
Yeah. That's... He says pineapple. He says pineapple.
piña.
Pineapple.
The language barrier is okay. I speak Spanish.
He can't even say
Hey,
pineapple.
it's easier. You can say piña.
And the best part is we can keep talking shit about him because he doesn't know how to work the internet.
Oh, I already know he's not listening.
Yeah. Well, nobody is, really. We have stats and statistics that come back
Besides, if
to
it's not a
us.
Facebook video of yours or some Mexican guy in a Tejana, he's not going to watch. Or that or a girl with no clothes on.
So your husband's turned on by a dude singing Tejana?
No. He thinks it's one of those, like, cartel videos where, like, he gets completely interested in and he starts watching.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, he's one of those guys that talk about, like, yeah, I'm from the ranch, but yet he was born in a big city, kind of like Richmond. So he's not from the little towns
so
where,
he's
like,
a fake cowboy when he puts on
kind
the
of,
hat.
yeah.
Just trying to wear the big
Hey,
belt buckle.
That fucking hat, though, saved him from being pepper sprayed I survived my sister's birthday at the fucking Cabana that year.
Yeah, I heard about that
His
one.
hat
I'm glad I
saved
was
him.
not here.
If he didn't have that Tejana on and put his head down, he would have got pepper sprayed in the face, too. He wouldn't have been able to grab four of us, throw us in the car, and drive us out of there.
So he left everybody.
Right? You should have left. I should have left.
Wow.
He literally grabbed Melissa, Vicky, and her friend. And
So yeah, I know, right?
well, it was like closing time almost. 'cause
And
they were
you're
just about
listening
turn the
to
lights
Stories
on.
from the Ghetto. Please elaborate.
Okay, so our sister's birthday, we went to this club. And we're partying. We're having a nice time. And then all hell breaks loose. I heard Someone got knocked out. I turned around. My cousin's on the floor. I look again. I see my other cousin with glass shards in his head. I look over. I see my husband picking up a guy and throwing him at an ATM machine. I see my sister getting her hair pulled. My niece has got a bottle of tapatio getting thrown at her head. Freaking securities knocking everybody out. Marina got tasered. Freaking 7 of us got maced in our face. Our sister got 2 of her toes broken by a freaking police officer. Our cousin had to get 6 stitches in his head. It was like a total fucking mess.
Huh?
Okay,
What?
first off, that's 5 years ago. I'm pretty sure she's got a new ID since then. Why the fuck would he take his ID out at Thanksgiving dinner?
He likes to separate his cocaine with his ID.
And he didn't fucking share.
Yeah.
See, I thought his family was supposed to be about sharing.
Well,
Right?
we'll look
I don't
for
think
it.
it has a credit card. You need credit to have a credit card. Yeah, he tried to buy one of those prepaid Walmart cards. They told him no.
Well, you better hurry up and get his rush card. You know, okay. So you're not up to current date. You know, Russell Simmons has been accused of sexual harassment.
Which one is Russell Simmons? Is that
Def Comedy Jam.
Oh, I thought that was that little exercise guy that's always jumping around.
What?
What's that little guy? Richard Simmons.
No, that's Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons.
Okay, I thought you were talking about that little exercise dude. Come on, you guys, let's go.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. God damn. Really?
What?
Yeah.
Don't be mad because you can't drink no more.
I just gotta say, Joe, I'm missing you right now because she's not funny at all. I thought she would be funnier. She's not funny. I think, thank God.
Well, the thing is, I'm not drinking. By the time I talk to you on the phone at night, it's usually like fucking 4 bottles in.
Yeah, you're just not funny. See, what you have is one-liners.
Basically.
Zingers. That's about it. What
Well,
I have
I
is
guess,
greatness.
you know, I guess my dad pulled out too soon and your dad didn't. That's why you got that little funny gene in you.
It could be.
Asian people aren't funny. They're just really good in math.
No, we're running. That is
Yeah,
racist.
that's
He is
racist.
racist, isn't he?
Chinese people are bad at driving. What's wrong with you?
Wow. Did you guys realize how racist he was?
And then he gets mad when you call his daughter white.
My nigga.
Oh my god, now his grandson can really call him granddad.
I know. Hey.
Granddad.
What?
Granddaddy.
No, what was worse is when we were in Kansas, when we're in Chanute, and
Oh my
we're
god.
listening to Theolola say this stuff about, you know, we're African, we're this and we're that. I lean over and the place is
Uh-huh.
quiet. I lean over and I go, well, that explains Melissa. But it's so quiet.
Everybody heard. Everybody in the entire little rented hall
When I
heard.
leaned over, Joe thought, well, that explains Melissa.
When they said we were part African, and he says that, and he thought it was like just me and him were gonna hear it. No, the whole
Place
hall
got quiet
heard
at that
him
time.
say that. Oh
Yes.
my god, the hurricane.
You were too.
You were sleeping during the whole thing too, resting your eyes
I know.
and snoring.
Okay, so once again, this is what we call dead air. While we can hear them,
Everybody else,
Everybody
can't.
else in
That's
the world
right.
cannot.
They can only hear
yes,
what we're
so let
saying.
that be a lesson.
So let's go ahead and narrate what they're saying.
Podcastology. We were just talking about right now about being racist and all that.
There.
See, the thing is that it's funny to us because we can hear, but people on the radio out there, they can't hear them. So they just think we're having one-sided conversations. Yeah.
Well,
Huh? Does she remind? No. It's just
I love one-sided
stuff that was,
conversations though, when it's
no,
just me.
when it's just you.
Yeah,
talking to
sometimes I
yourself.
like to have an intelligent conversation, so I just talk to myself.
So This is more like a Thanksgiving special, more of education, I guess, for you and your podcast. And we wish you luck in your podcast. And
Baby Hella just fell off
anyways,
the couch, you guys.
to
Is
tell
that
you
how
the
he
truth,
gets off the couch?
to tell you the truth, I thought doing this would be a lot more funner.
Oh,
But
I
it's
know.
really not.
It's really not.
It's
Like
really
every time
not.
we start getting on the funny subject, they look at us like we're fucking assholes.
Well, you're not. You haven't brought up a funny subject at all.
Well, I figured you being the funny one that you would like kind of lead me
But see,
into it,
this
but you're
is-
just kind of throwing me in the fucking
No,
lion's
no, no.
den
See,
here.
because everybody seems to think like, oh, I just tell a joke and it's
No,
just
but
good.
I thought you
What
would give
this
me
is-
like a jumping point, and then we can go back and forth like we do on the phone. But apparently, this isn't the same as my 15-minute breaks at work when I call you just to
No.
bug you.
No, it is not.
Because I figured you'd
No.
give me the subject, and then we'd go back and forth.
I've set you up several times here, but you don't seem to get it, and that's cool. I didn't expect to come. It was going to be like a
I'm
hit
not the sister
show.
who wants to have her own podcast. I'm good fucking working a DMV counter.
You working the what counter?
DMV.
You don't work the DMV counter. You're the hostess at AAA.
Okay, first off, I'm not a hostess, bitch. I'm an underwriter.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
when
I'm
people
an
walk in the door-
underwriter.
When
and
people
I
walk in the
DMV
door,
tag,
when
fuck
people walk in
you.
the door, what do you say? When people walk into the door of the AAA at Hilltop
I
Mall,
plead the fifth.
what do you say?
I plead the fifth.
What do you say? Come on.
Hi, welcome to AAA. What brings you in today?
Yeah, you're the fucking hostess.
Fuck you.
You're no worse than the guy at Walmart that has to check my receipt when I leave.
I don't let them check my receipt.
I don't either. I
Ask
walk
them
past
and
them.
what they're going through.
Thank you.
If you
Thank
are
you.
not security, but you know what? I have a receipt. So why am I going to walk out? Don't you call me no damn thief. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's exactly what you're calling me because I don't want to show you my receipt.
Now,
No, you cannot
Here's-
see my receipt.
here's some knowledge for you on this. One, they're just simple. They like to wear those shirts that say asset control, right? They can't touch you. You don't have to show them your receipt. As long as you've paid, you can just walk right out of the door. Because they try to do that to me all the time. They'll say, receipt? And I said, no, thank you. I have one, and keep walking. Okay? And I'm mad at myself. Because one time, one of those guys reached across me to grab my receipt, and I said, I stopped and said, what are you doing? If I was smart, I'd have kept walking into his arm and fell. Because,
Okay, I get it.
they
I
can't
see it.
touch you, nor can they chase you. If they grab you and say, hey, can I see your receipt? No, you don't have to show them shit. You paid. You can just go. As long as you did not steal, you're okay.
No. So from what I understand from like Safeway, if you steal something from Safeway,
So our aunt is giving us the explanation about Safeway.
They're not supposed to approach you.
They're not supposed to approach you,
Even when you go out the door, they
even
cannot.
if you go out
yes.
the door.
Yes, they can't do any of that. They can. Yeah, she's got a point.
And at Fallas or La Falala store,
Fallas.
the Fallas or whatever, we call it the Falala store. Hold on.
We don't.
Fallas.
Fallas.
Fallas. And
This
Pinellas.
store is on fire.
You can go in there and you'll get tackled by the linebackers that they have working in there.
See, that's the thing. They can't. They can't. You could. You can put fucking shit in your pants in front of them, and they can't do nothing to you until you.
Well, from what
steal.
I've heard about these big back women that work at that store, though, if you bite them hard enough, they'll let you go.
You should go there, put stuff in your pocket, and walk around.
I've actually stolen from that store. Not on purpose. It was actually because of our
It's
sister's
never
daughter.
on purpose.
It
huh?
was Victoria's fault. Okay? I could have sworn it was your fault. Okay, my niece is trying to tell me it was not her fault when it was her fault. Okay, so we're in the store and she's trying on a shirt, a button over shirt. She hands me her wallet, says, "Hold this." No. She puts it on top of the rack. And I think, "Oh my god, her wallet. She forgot it. Let me put it in my pocket." And then we get out of the store. I hand her wallet. She goes, "Oh, I was just looking at this. It's not mine."
So
and I
that's
was
the
like, "Well,
question.
fuck it. We're outside already. It's ours."
Why didn't you take it back?
I was too lazy.
So
we were
you're not
already
a
in my
good
car.
person.
No, I'm not a good person. Like, I'm probably going to hell for half the shit I did last night with your brother-in-law.
So no. I'm just saying. No, that doesn't apply here. I'm just
The
saying.
statute of limitations.
What is
I
the
really don't know.
statute?
I just hear that
What
a
does
lot on
freedom have to do with
SBU.
anything?
I don't know. I hear that on SBU a lot. So the baby's gonna go down the stairs.
Speaking of babies, where's mine?
His dad's not gonna catch him.
Hey, they're taking the
dad
lid off
die.
the snake cage. Where's my baby at? She's around here somewhere, right? Okay. Alright.
Getting eaten by a snake.
Okay.
She's getting eaten by a snake right now.
She's getting eaten by a snake.
You just see her little feet kicking from the outside of the snake's mouth.
That's just stupid. Okay. So now that we've
I don't
discovered,
think there is.
but wait a minute. But yet, on the same token, we stand at Costco and let them check our receipts.
Well, we pay for that though. Like if I'm paying for my Costco card, you have to be a member. You have to show that you're a member. Because what if you go and say, "Oh, I want to become a member," then you just go start shopping and shit. You have to show your receipt for that.
Huh.
Well, technically at Costco you can buy
No,
alcohol
actually,
too.
at Costco now, if you call to order a pizza,
Yeah, you can go to the pharmacy. You can do their and you can get alcohol. But if you get
And
if
food
you
court.
do that, you have to get escorted into the store and then escorted to pay and then out the door.
huh?
How do you know they were stealing?
Because she helped them.
That's why she knew. Like, tell you what, I will give you a shrimp cocktail if you help me steal this.
For those
Yeah.
of you that don't know, my sister-in-law is a porn star. Well, she's retired
She's a
now.
pawn star.
I said porn.
She's more like a pawn star.
She's retired now, but if you want to look at it, I mean, yeah, go look at it.
It's called Young and Old Volume 2.
What's it called?
Young and Old Volume 2.
Young and Old Volume 2. She's the one on the cover. That's my sister-in-law. If you'd like to have an autograph, you can go ahead and send it to Miss Bernal Demas on Instagram, and
And don't forget to send your dick pics to that one too.
Yeah, send all your dick pics. I'll send them to Chorizo Brothers. You know that's what they're famous for.
And again, it's Mrs. Bernardimas. Because one thing I've learned, like with the whole Mrs., Miss, whether you're married or not, somebody actually explained that to me. It's Mrs. when you're married because you miss out on a lot of stuff.
Such as herpes and AIDS and syphilis. You miss out on all that when you get married.
Worth it, random dick.
Wow.
I'm the prude sister. Let's just put this out there.
Her husband left her.
He doesn't like her. He said, bye, deuces. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hey, do you guys want to play Loteria when we're done?
Wow.
Do you guys want to play Loteria?
We're getting off subject again.
Oh, no. Okay, go ahead.
What? Do we even have a subject? We're talking about shoplifting from Costco. He had to go sell an ounce of dope. Who takes their kids on a dope run? And then went on a dope run.
So much better. I'm going to take my kids home, leave them by themselves, and then go for a drive.
The dog is there.
Don't you guys have an alarm, too?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
And I can do that from my phone.
They can fucking burn the house down. The alarm will fix it.
No, but if
I'm trying to start a barbecue.
did you know the safest place to hide if your house is on fire is in your oven?
Yeah, because my 300-pound can fit in my... No.
Yeah. Because most gas lines have that safety thing where it hits a
Unless
certain
you live
temperature
in
and turns off.
housing and all your appliances are from 1972.
They come in avocado green.
Yeah, and they match your pink counters. Go ahead.
Will you two knock it off? Angel, give her fucking cigarettes. Quit fucking with her. God, I'm trying to do a goddamn show here. This show is a fucking letdown. I do have to tell you that. So, your first time doing this, what did you think of it? Because you all talk about how it's probably so easy.
Well, first off, I don't think it's easy. I do think it's hard because it's kind of like you're on the spot. Like, I'm pretty sure, I mean, like, I don't know if you actually, like, have, like, you do the show and then you're like, okay, I got a week to prepare for this. Let me start thinking of stuff to talk about, or you just like fly on the seat of your pants.
Yes.
I really don't know, but to me, it's extremely freaking hard. I really thought it was gonna be a lot easier, and I feel like I'm choking like really, really bad. Shut the fuck up! I know you're already like fucking putting your mic up to say something.
There's a big black dick joke in there somewhere.
Okay, first off, it's
Huh?
big black cock. Okay, you can't just say big black dick. That's so not even cool anymore.
Not
Yeah,
really.
it's BBC.
Big black cock. Wow.
Yes.
Okay, it's BBC's big
But you
black
can't
cock.
say that if you're a stewardess, because then you get fired.
I was
You didn't hear about that stewardess I was talking about, like BBC on her Snapchat?
No.
Somebody sent it into like the airline that she worked for, and she
Mhm.
totally got fired. My whole thing is, if I'm not like fucking on duty, I should say whatever the fuck I want.
Okay, now you know what you just did there, right? You just brought up a subject and opened a conversation.
I wasn't trying to.
Exactly. Now you're getting the gist of this.
Okay, but then when I feel like it stops and you look at me like, okay, say something, I get nervous. Okay, my ass starts to sweat.
No. So now you just opened up that conversation, and yes, you're right. I feel the same way. That if what I write, like I play a character. I play a character, Chorizo. And for those of you that have been listening to us for a while, you already know my name. So what I do as Chorizo does not necessarily represent who I, as Pedro Chong, am. As my ex-wife now fucking knows. Eat a dick, bitch. So
Eat a bag of dicks
I know, a full bag of dicks.
with herpes,
Yeah. Because
sprinkled with syphilis.
so it's the same concept. What I do at work does not affect who I am at work. So what I do off work is none of your fucking business. It shouldn't be discussed at work.
Exactly.
But then, of course, there's people like you who you go and you hang out with your coworkers and do stupid
I
shit.
rarely hang out with my coworkers.
But if you did something stupid in front of all those coworkers and it got back
like
to
the
the
time I
office,
shit myself in front of them at the
yes,
club.
yes,
Oh, okay.
and they started calling you Captain Poopy Pants at work. So
No, it's actually Christina Caca.
yeah, Christina Caca.
Yeah,
So
she thought that was funny.
so now that gets back to fucking work. That gets back to work. Should it affect your job?
No, I mean I believe whatever I do outside of that 9 to 5. Oh fuck you!
I can turn her mic off like that.
Just turn off my mic. No, but I like I said, if whatever I do outside of that 8 hours that I'm being paid to work, they shouldn't govern this. Like a prime example.
Governance. But see, the problem is,
No, but prime example.
social media has become so much of who we are.
Yes,
There are
exactly.
places
that's my prime
that
example.
when they look at your
Can't
resume,
I speak? Can't I speak?
no, you're gonna fucking wait before you get
Look,
hired
whore.
for that job. You shut your fucking whore mouth when the Chong is talking. So there are places where they will look at your social media before hiring you.
They'll look at it after hiring you. I actually have okay, she says that she's not my manager. She's just like the next level up from me. I have her on my Facebook. One night, my friends and I go to a bar. It's a Tuesday night, but I'm off the fucking clock. We go to this bar.
What kind of fucking lush goes to a bar on Tuesday?
Fuck you, it's a going away party, okay? She was leaving on Wednesday. Anyways, it was justified. So we go out to this bar. We're coming back home. I've only had a couple of shots. And we're driving back, and I turn on Facebook Live. I'm recording me and my friends, just kind of, singing and shit in the car. And the next day, I'm at work, and she comes up to me, "Why were you at 3 o'clock in the morning? Girl, what are you doing?" Okay, living my fucking life. Did I not show up to work? Did I call in sick because I was hungover? No, I'm here at work. I'm doing my fucking job. Why is that a problem?
Now, here's the problem. Was it her just being like a friendly coworker? What were you doing out at 3 a.m.? Or was she, what are you doing out at 3 a.m.? I'm your boss. You answer me now. Or were you just being a fucking cunt thinking she was being that way with you?
I have been known to be a fucking cunt.
See? So,
But don't tell me that because then I'll get really mad.
but that's what I'm saying. Is it just the way you perceived she was saying it? Or was she like...
Well, the way she said it was, well, what were you doing going out that late? You put that on Facebook. I can hand her mic back to the other
right
sister.
there, right there. When I introduced her and it was dead air. Yeah, this show sucks. You know,
Well,
and
that's when you should have
what I would
pointed
like
to
to
me
do
and be like,
first,
say something.
what I should do right now is apologize to my listeners. You are listening now and you're thinking, huh, I apologize to you for this fucking travesty of a show.
Well, anybody who is upset about this, just go ahead and email them, and I'll send you pictures of my tits.
What's your
Okay?
email?
Your email. They email you. I don't want these fucking perverts emailing me.
Her name is Christina. She works at AAA at Hilltop Mall. Just go in and ask her.
Yes, on 16th and Betrayal.
No, that's the one in San Francisco.
Fuck you.
You work at the one in Richmond, California.
I fucking hate you.
I
Yeah, I'm gonna mic back to your other sister.
No,
fuck
hey.
you. Fuck your shit.
actually gave Joe's phone number out on the air and told him to send dick pics. Hilarious. Yeah. Yes. So, but like I said, seriously though, you know, it's all in the way you take it. Did you take it as if she was being mean, or was she being friendly? And
Well,
Just-
okay, I know how she was trying to say it. She was saying it like as a friend, but hey, AAA, da da da. They don't need to know what the fuck I do outside of the 9 to 5 that I work. As long as I'm not like
so you're
smoking
saying that your
crack
boss,
or
this
like
lady,
fucking meeting up with
you
ISIS
have-
members,
you
they shouldn't
understand-
fucking care.
you now have a sexual harassment case.
Well, I actually disagree with you, sister, because you represent them while you work for them. When you're off the clock, before the clock.
Yeah, no.
It's not like
no.
I work for some like
She's
you know
on an
local
hourly.
news place or something.
Okay, first, she's
I'm not the
an
face of fucking
ambassador.
AAA.
Okay?
I'm not. I'm not on no fucking billboards or anything like that. Yeah, I don't have a AAA badge when I
Yeah.
go out clubbing and shit.
Do you
know,
get paid?
When I go out, I don't put on a mini skirt and a fucking see-through top and my badge that says "Que tengas un día fabuloso."
Okay, but here's
I-
the thing. I understand. I don't mean about the shirts or the tags. I'm saying she's working for a world-known company.
Actually, AAA is really only known in California.
No.
Yeah.
They're no.
Everywhere else,
But
it's
you
just
know who
nothing,
AAA is, right? So therefore, you're representing.
AAA, that's for serious alcoholics.
No, you're representing an in-home name. People know their name.
Okay,
That's what I mean by that.
but she's not the fucking chairman of the board.
I'm not
she's the
saying that
hostess.
she is.
Okay, first off, fuck you. I'm not a hostess. Okay, I'm an underwriter and I do some other shit. Okay.
Yeah, she washes the boss's car. She goes to get the boss's clean.
Fuck you. That was my husband one time and he attended his windows before he did it. Okay, he got a tip. Yeah, they can't hear you.
No, that,
And it wasn't
that
even funny what you
Yeah, I
said.
know. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, nobody
That
online
was a
like
bomb.
here can hear
So-
you, and it
but
wasn't
no,
even funny.
she's an hourly employee. She's the hostess.
Actually, I'm just AAA's bitch. I basically
Okay,
work in whatever
so
department they fucking
After
want. me in.
hours, she is not a representative of
Yeah,
you.
as long as I'm not like
Okay,
smoking
Would you
meth or
say
something.
that when you go out, you're a representative of the company you work for?
Tesla.
For Tesla, I work inside of Tesla.
The Tesla company.
I'm an outside contractor.
So she's like when you call Apple and you get outsourced to India.
Thank you.
She's
very
that
much.
Indian.
Thank you for calling Apple Tech. Can I take your order, please? So, yeah.
I own it.
So you really believe that
So
that company?
when
Wait,
you're
no. You're saying that you're a representative of that company when you're off the clock? Yes or no?
Yes.
So what
said
you're
yes.
saying, if you got yourself into trouble defending that company, like you get into a fist fight over which company has the best burritos, do you think that that company is going to come to your rescue? That they're going to come bail you out and supply you with lawyers to prove that your argument was correct? Okay, you got to understand that you are a stripped, bare, ineffectual cog spinning on this working system of society. The company doesn't care about you. You're just a worker. What'd you do to my baby? So,
Maybe
I mean,
you should switch companies because you sound like
I am my own company, and I'm happy with mine. But what I'm saying is, your company
It only
doesn't
sucks
care
when the
about
whole
you.
sexual harassment thing comes into hand.
See, I'm always worried about sexual harassment because when it comes to these girls, you know, at the AVNs and at all these places I go to, I am constantly checking the oil. Okay, and don't wash my hands in between either.
You really don't want to know what hand gesture he just fucking made. It looked disgusting. I'm about to go throw up my Thanksgiving dinner.
So there's, they could actually, whoa, a person. Oh my God, it does say Abigail.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And happy Thanksgiving to you, AV little girl. What are you, fucking 12? God.
Oh, I need to get my glasses checked. I thought it said AV Gorilla.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I'm just saying, where was I? Oh, yeah, that your company really doesn't care about you. You're replaceable. Okay?
Oh, I know I am. I just serve food. My job is not intense. It doesn't require brain cells. It's just panning food and serving it hot
But yet
inside of Tesla.
But you're still a company girl. You're a company
I am.
woman.
I'm whatever I don't care where I work. I'm gonna represent my company. That's why I get emails. I provided the best customer service, and you guys know you fake it till you make it, 'cause I am a bitch. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess there's some people out there that are like that believe that they're the backbone of the company and that the company would fall away without them, but it's not true. They'll always be able to hire another greeter. They're always going to be able to hire another burrito roller. You know what I mean?
I know I'm completely replaceable. That's why I just do whatever the fuck I can.
And here is a suggestion for you people out there. Don't put your friends at work at Facebook. Don't add them. They're not your friends. They're your coworkers. Leave your coworkers at fucking work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
That's separate. My personal life and my work life, they don't mix.
So, yeah, she. So,
Um,
yeah.
I thought
So,
you said dead air.
yeah, it's dead air. I got caught in two conversations. Like what? What? So, but yeah, don't do that. I keep that shit away from my. I try not to add really a bunch of people on my Facebook because it's just, I try to keep family and friends every now and again. Like, I'll meet somebody somewhere at a bar, add them, but other than that, I keep.
Family's the worst to have on there, though. Like, you know how awkward it is when I put something sexual on my Facebook and then I get our 79 fucking old auntie talking about like, oh, well, what's that? Like, I put a picture of a Christmas tree, but it was weed. And she's like, well, what kind of plants was that?
Hey, so here's one that affects family heads here. So I was just going, you know how Facebook throws memories at you?
Yes.
Okay.
You
so
think
today's
reminding you
memory
of your fucking white eyeshadow from 4 years ago?
Nobody
Yeah.
cares. Nobody cares. Stop talking.
Women care.
Here's
Fuck
your mic.
you.
Shut it up. I'm just kidding. Okay, so Facebook threw out a memory of me for me today. I was looking for
Your
my
first
baseball
wedding?
card. My baseball card.
I saw that.
yes.
Yeah, you tagged me in that.
And the only one that apparently has a copy of my fucking baseball card is Tammy.
Awkward.
How she got that, I don't know. A copy of my my baseball card from 1985.
She probably doesn't. She's gonna say that she can. Yeah, she's super creepy, but she probably doesn't even have it. She's just using that as leverage.
Well,
I'll only give it to your Theo Rubin if he comes to see me.
It was always on this, like right above. No. You know where your kitchen is, right? And that wall right there. The upper part of the wall was a picture frame. I don't know. I can't remember who was in it. But on that
I think it
picture
was
frame
Grandma.
was my baseball card. Wow, that's fucked up.
So he gave
Anyways,
his ex-wife
I know.
the only baseball card of his first nephew.
I'm like
The first one he likes.
second, third.
Sean?
Sean would
Sean's
be.
the oldest.
Sean is.
Yeah, so Papa's your first favorite.
I'm like in a second, third position somewhere around there. Yeah. It's Sean. Let's give a cousin roll call.
Let's go by age.
We're gonna go Sean. Sean Cisco.
Okay, I'm gonna go by family. Hold on.
No.
No,
We're going
gonna
by
go with
age.
Theo Max.
No, we're going to age. 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 No, age. Sean Cisco. Dumby's older than you.
It's
You.
actually Thumby Chon.
Thumby Chon Cisco.
Me.
You're not older than
Cisco.
Thumby.
I'm older than Cisco.
Huh.
Yeah, he's
I'm
my
older
baby.
than. No. Yeah, I'm older than Cisco.
It's Thumby,
Mm-hmm.
Chon, me, Cisco, you, Munchie, Woody, no, Tina,
Melissa.
Melissa, Petey.
Melissa's older than you.
Are you? Okay, then
No.
Prata.
Tina, Munchie. You, Woody, Boom Boom. No, Melissa's older. No, Melissa and Boom are the same. Yes. Okay. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Man, our parents were like a bunch of fucking rabbits.
But you know, that's fucking awesome though, because we get these big fucking holidays that normal families of 5 don't get to enjoy.
Okay, but here's the
Like
fucked
that
up
girl
part.
that-
Wait. Where they're all at? Someone's mad at someone.
No, but you know what? That's
Someone's gossiping about someone.
I know. Why are you singing? Is
Somebody's
this fucking
in their
what is
feelings.
X Factor?
Yeah, I was trying to audition.
But what I'm saying is, and yes, there's always that. There's always that in every family, big or small. There's always arguments. We get to experience these
Yeah, but
holidays.
our family's a little bit more like intensive than that, you know, like 2 cousins, same baby mama kind of thing.
This bitch is putting everybody's business out there.
Fuck
I didn't
it.
even do that.
I'm
I
just
don't
saying-
even do that.
I'm just saying it does make it awkward, but they can get through it. They've gone through it before. They've been in the same room. But like I said, but as you were saying, there's
if we
people.
putting shit out there, one of her kids is in for a big shock later on.
Fuck
in life
you.
when they open up a certificate. But whatever, man. You know that's
Fuck
neither
you.
here nor there.
Anyways, so
So
but like,
no, I thought we was putting business out there. Let's
but
put
as you were
business
saying,
out
I
there.
didn't say names. Did I? Did I say that it was? No.
I didn't say your kid's name.
Okay, but like I was saying though, you had just said our cousin's girlfriend, the one that was brought here, Danielle. She was talking like, oh whatever. To me,
Damien.
she's Danielle.
What is it? Damien?
Damien.
What was her fucking name? He always has a different one every year.
I didn't realize she wasn't the last one until like an hour later.
Dominique.
Dominique, yeah, that was her actual name. She was
only
saying
has like
that
a
her
family of
extended, yeah,
7.
with her extended family, she only has 7 relatives.
Yeah,
I
so
was
she
like,
doesn't-
Jesus, how
so
the
she
fuck
was
do you live like that?
You know, like whoa.
Like,
Yeah, so
how does family functions work like that?
I shit myself. I didn't want to get up. The bathroom's pretty far away. So
No, I think I stepped on your
and the
brother's
thing
radio
is,
show.
year by year, it gets bigger. Somebody else is having a baby. Somebody else got married. Now we got this extended family. We got that extended family. And there are even some where well, before bullshit happened, where actual exes came to the holiday functions because there was a level of civility.
And we have great food.
Yeah. I miss
Food is
the
pretty
tamales.
amazing. Yeah, but I don't want to do tamale Thanksgiving. That's a Christmas thing.
No, I meant like, the tamales are awesome, especially around Christmas.
Yeah. We're going to have some for Christmas. Are you guys coming down?
Probably not.
Aw.
She's playing the card again about mom's last Christmas and all that stuff.
Okay, I get it.
Alicia's like, what?
I get it. Dead air.
But yeah,
dead
dead air. So no, we're not going to be able to make it for Christmas. I really wish we could.
Christmas is my year. Requirement is that you come in pajamas and your own blanket. We're going to start at 5 in the morning.
5 in the fucking morning. You really think anybody's getting up at 5 in the morning to come over here and drink chocolate and sit in pajamas?
You know what? Our family is so freaking lame. Yes.
Yeah, I believe it. I would come. Are you coming at 5 o'clock in the morning on Christmas? He's like, no. If you tell Thea Stella to do it, Thea Rubin will get up and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we all know
wants to do
that Tia
Christmas.
Stella runs that
She
household.
she wants to do Christmas at 5 a.m. on Christmas Day, open some presents, and then drink hot chocolate in her pajamas.
Do we have like a kind of sound for Theo?
No, not my house. Here, here. Uh,
Dead air, dead
I know.
air.
This is pretty funny. 5 a.m. Like this is actually pretty good.
Wait, did we
I
actually
should have
like,
had an open mic
was
out
it
there. just to
specified
pick
5
that
o'clock
shit
in the
up.
morning? Because I don't even like go to sleep till 4 because this is bullshit.
5
In the morning.
o'clock
Requirements so that you wear.
in the morning.
You gotta wear lingerie and speedos.
You have to wear pajamas and bring your own blanket and coffee mug.
Okay, you said 5. I was figuring like 5 in the afternoon. I had some time to like watch Netflix and shit. I did not think I was gonna have to get up at 5 fucking o'clock in the morning.
You don't find it odd that your life revolves around Netflix?
Yeah, I don't have a life. Like, I'll admit it. I'm
That
worse than a
sucks.
millennial.
That sucks.
At least
So,
the millennials
I
are
got a
doing something
subject
with
for
their
you
fucking
guys.
lives. Toilet paper should be in the bathroom.
Which one? Oh, you were
Okay,
saying somebody's coming. I
so-
thought you were like giving us a message from beyond. Something's coming. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Santi's coming. I was like, oh my god, he's that guy from. Hey, he's that guy from Univision with the blonde hair and the cape. So here's one I think you'll find interesting. Okay. Now recently I've found a newfound proud to be Latino vibe going. Right. I'm back. Do you find it disturbing that the Latino culture is becoming synonymous with only Dia de los Muertos? Like you just throw a skeleton face on something and now it's Mexican.
Yeah, it irritates me that like a lot, like in LA, I see a lot of like posts. I put a lot of LA artists on my Instagram and shit, and I see that it's just
Oh my
like
god,
a
am I that fat?
that I just see like a constant, white girls put on the Dia de los Muertos things, and all of a sudden, oh, it's Dia de los Muertos. No, bitch, it's like still Halloween, and you're talking about Dia de los Muertos. That's not the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's not Halloween, bitches. Come on.
So, what about you? You're very India Maria. What do you feel on that?
First of all, I'm not India Maria. Let's just put that out there.
Hold on, can everybody see the apron that she has on right here?
Okay. She is wearing an apron that like
I am a proud Mexicana. It's my culture, but everyone wears an apron, so why does it have to
okay.
be?
All right, hold on.
I'm
hold
Tia
on,
Maria.
Miss my culture. This is my culture.
My
So we're gonna
culture.
play some games here. This material, okay?
This mandil,
What do you call it? A
mandil,
mandi?
mandil.
Il with a el. Mandil.
Yes, mandil.
Okay. So Latino women have been wearing this since coming across the border many millions of years ago, riding on the backs of brontosauruses.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't
Now-
there.
What were they making these out of?
The fabric from the flower.
Very good. Wow, yes, she actually got it. As a matter of fact,
They made their calzones
when they
with
started
them.
realizing the from the flour sacks, yes. Now, people don't realize that actually what happened is that's why the flour companies started making different patterns on the flour sacks because they realized that the old Mexican women were making these and they were making dresses and they did the patterns out of it. Very good. You get an A for culture.
Ha, ha, ha. Dead air, dead air.
You think we can make one for that poor lady that was shot at Pier 39 by the illegal Mexican that had just gotten out of jail?
I mean, you can make whatever you want for her. I mean, may she rest
"Wow,
in
that's
peace.
fucked
And
up."
that was like put me on
I
the
said,
spot.
you
But
think we could send one of these to that poor lady that was shot by the illegal alien at Pier 39?
yeah, he said it, and I mean, that's
Like,
his,
that's horrible, right?
his sick humor.
Well, okay, I know, but see, now here's the thing, though, okay? The man was in prison. He was in prison, okay?
Okay.
Now, San Francisco is a sanctuary city. They're very open about this, so this is not a big secret. Okay. Now that guy was waiting to be released, but ICE was gonna pick him up. Okay. So what the city of San Francisco did, the county said, no, we have an old warrant for him. We'll take him. And they went and picked him up, brought him back to San Francisco, then decided not to press charges, released him. That morning, he walks out there and does that. The city of San Francisco knew they were not going to file charges against this man. The county, shall I say, knew they weren't going to do that. They were just keeping him from being deported. In essence, is it the county's fault?
How does the county know that that's what he was going to do? And like we discussed earlier, it's due process.
Yes.
He's in court now, so let due process happen.
But it's known. He admitted he did it.
And he says it was an accident.
So murder's okay if it's an accident?
No murder is okay. No person has a right to take the life of anyone else, and they will be judged by it. Not my job.
Actually, it is. As an American citizen, if you get that ticket that says jury duty, it is your it's you should be proud to have been selected to work on jury duty.
And if I get called for something like that, then we'll go through it when that boat arrives. If I get a ticket for the ship and I have to board it, well, then we'll go on it.
Well, see, that was good. I am proud of you because you actually had a conversation and didn't raise your voice to me when we talk about these subjects.
Nor did she raise her hand to him.
I know. Normally she would raise her hand to me, say, "Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares about you," and hit me. Yes, and then yeah. So, wow. Yeah, I know. So I'm proud of you for not going apeshit crazy with that conversation. But seriously, would it be fucked up if we sent that lady one of these? Because I'll go buy one.
I mean, do what you want to do. Again, you're not going to put me on the spot.
She's all, hell no.
Do what you want to do. Don't put me in it. Yes.
Okay. Yes. My radio. You know what? No. Fuck you. I'm not. Okay.
You're what?
He can hear me, right? Yeah.
Yes, we're live.
Munch. That's fucked up. You should know what station I'm on by now. You guys are family. You're supposed to be listening to me already.
I'll be having radio podcasts soon too.
Not at the rate she's going.
Don't believe him. I'm going to do it.
I think what we'll have to do is set her up something in this corner of her house here. So that way she can just do it. Because if it's not already set up, she won't do it.
Yeah, like I have to hold this. I need something right here.
Okay, now I have
so
things.
I can talk in. This is ridiculous. I don't want to hold this.
So I have those, the mic holders. Your table slab is too thick.
Oh, well, you're Mexican. You should have been creative.
Look, I just found my Mexicanism not too long ago, and let's take this one enchilada at a time, okay?
Okay.
One tamale at a time. Just one tamale at a time.
Dead air.
Dead air. Okay. Dead air? Yeah. Oh no, that happens to me all the time. We'll have a good laugh and go.
Yeah. One of those moments.
Yeah. So, all right. So, we're gonna have to end this soon because this is fucking pie coming out and they're eating it all. I think we should go to Nations after this.
Well, I don't like pumpkin pie. And then they have a all white pie. You can't eat that.
Oh, what pie?
All white pie.
All white pies?
That's
It
all
is-
white food.
It is the white man's holiday.
I mean, I'm celebrating Happy Family Day.
Do you want to hear something fucked up?
Go ahead.
Today's supposed to be about like we invited the Indians to breakfast and whatever, made them biscuits and gravy or some shit. Here's the fucked up part. Why are they called Indians? Does anybody know why they're called Indians? They were looking for India. Very good. They were looking for India. Okay. Now here's the fucked up part. First of all, he never made it here. We all know that story by now. Christopher Columbus never made it here. We all know that part by now. So here's the thing that's always gotten me. Within a few months of landing, he realized he was not in India, that these people were not Indians. Yet, 300 years later, we're still calling them Indians. What do you call them? And how many do you actually know? The only one I know is that guy that cries all the time on the side of the freeway.
Hey, that guy.
Remember the Indian guy in the commercial? They throw the bag of garbage out and the Indians on the freeway crying.
Oh, you guys are. Yes, there's a spot in hell for
And he
him.
wasn't even a real Indian either. That's fucked up.
You guys are
Well,
horrible.
that's like the spokesman for the quote Mexican beer. He's not Mexican.
Who's not?
The most interesting man in the world. Neither one of them were not no, they're not Mexican. They're Spaniards.
Okay.
One Spaniard and I think the other's Irish.
Okay.
So is that okay to do that?
I mean,
I
do
mean,
what you gotta do.
shouldn't they hire a Mexican man to be the most interesting man in the world?
I mean, they hired a man to win Women of the Year.
And how is that some shit? And he just became a woman and got
Okay,
woman again.
hold on.
What kind of bullshit is
There
that?
is a fucking topic. How the fuck he get his balls cut off on Monday?
Actually, he
and
got his
win
buzz.
Women
got
of the Year on Thursday.
He got his balls cut off when he married Kris Jenner. So
Okay, I don't give a fuck. I'm saying you cannot be a man Monday and win Women of the Year on Thursday. Where the fuck they do that
now,
at? In
as
Hollywood?
strong, independent women, how does that make you feel? I mean, there are women scientists out there curing diseases. Okay? I mean, they're making a difference, but yet this man just clipped off his balls and comes out as I'm a woman.
And then has the nerve to talk a shit about the Kardashian who put him out there.
No, I'm sorry.
Not because he won the Olympics.
No,
fuck the
Bruce
Olympics.
Jenner.
Fuck the
No,
Olympics.
Bruce Jenner.
No.
Everybody
He
knows who
is
Bruce Jenner.
known because he was
No,
Kris
he was
Jenner's bitch.
No,
Yes.
no.
Fuck the Olympics.
No,
Fuck
no.
the Olympics. Didn't nobody know his ass until they showed his
He
ass
wasn't broke
on
because
the
of that.
Kardashian
No.
show and showed his little fucking Wheatie box and his little fucking American flag thing, and then all of a sudden people knew who he was.
Yeah, his man face was on Wheaties.
But didn't nobody
Bruce
know
Jenner.
who he
Yeah,
was?
everybody knew who he was.
fucking knew who
He's
he-
Bruce Jenner. You didn't
I
know.
didn't know he was until I seen him on the Kardashian.
She's not a real American.
No. No. Not mine. Anyway, go ahead.
Let's play Could You Become an American Citizen?
Let's play.
Dun dun dun. The questions I'm about to give you are the same questions that they ask illegal aliens to pass the U.S. citizenship test.
Okay, go ahead.
What are the three executive branches? The three branches of the government.
They don't ask you that.
Yes, they do.
How do you know?
That's civics. You take that in high school.
Anyway, no, go
You
ahead.
out of here? All right, man.
Are you getting
All right. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
All right. That was my cousin Melissa. So.
Oh, I don't know.
Wow. All right, let's go simpler. First president of the United States. Wow. 15th president of the United States?
I know Barack Obama was our president.
See, and that is what is wrong with this country.
I know Bill Clinton was our president.
Bill Clinton and Barack Obama. That's what you know.
And I know we had two Bushes,
Now watch this.
father and son.
You are very proud of your Latino heritage. You are very involved in your Latino community, correct?
I mean, I want to believe so.
Who is your Latino assemblyman?
Cruz.
Cruz. Who?
Oh, I don't know his first name.
Who's your assemblyman? Wow, okay. Wow. So, on you guys' way out of the
You
country,
scared me. But see, that's the thing. I'll go back. Where do you want to send me? What part of Mexico are we going?
Okay, now you have that mentality,
What
but yet you
mentality?
stay here
Stay here where?
in America.
Okay.
You
Where
have the
can I stay
mentality
there
like that.
too?
You want to go back and forth. You want the best of both worlds.
Yes.
Yeah, she's I want to be Mexican, but I'm not living in that shack. Fuck that shit,
No, I
and that
gotta
water
have,
is
okay.
nasty.
Okay, listen. I need to have a running toilet, running water. I need to have. I don't want to take my bathtub with the. I don't want to rinse off with a cup coming out of a bucket. I don't want the cows in my dining room.
So you're proud to be Mexican as long as you don't got to live there.
No, I'll live there, but not in those conditions. I just said that.
It's okay. It's okay.
But I cannot and I will not make my own tortillas because I don't know how.
So what are you gonna do when the North Koreans get here?
Learn to eat sushi?
Well, no, because they're gonna give off that big EMP bomb, and it's gonna shut down everything. We
Oh,
may
well.
have to hunt for our food, and that's fucked up because I don't even know where sandwiches live.
You're an idiot.
Seriously, if they set off an EMP, we lose our water, electric pumps that you pump the water to your house. Cars are going to shut down. Gas pumps, electricity, lights, everything. It's gone. What are you
Okay,
gonna do? What
so
are we going to do?
is that do we play Big Brother and we get to choose who in our family is gonna go on our island with us?
No, that's like, what the
Oh.
fuck are you going to do when that actually happens?
Well, because I have the family members that I want on my island, and then I have the idiots that
No
we're gonna
islands
vote
in
the fuck
this.
off.
There is no islands here. This is like happening soon, actually, I believe.
Well, no, I still have my family members that I want in my circle.
I guess. I've got my guns and I'm just sitting there waiting at the house.
Nah, I'm gonna go get mine.
Yeah. I highly recommend they're actually going on sale at Walmart.
Mm,
You can buy them online.
Thank you
Oh,
guys
just
for
yeah, you
coming.
just yeah. I can't take it. So everybody's leaving.
But it's okay. Let them
It's
go.
so
The losers
sad.
are
It's so
leaving.
sad.
The
So
good people are here.
yeah.
The fun
cool,
ones.
I know, right? The fun
The
ones.
cool ones.
All right, break out the good liquor. Wow.
I thought he was gonna tongue kiss you real quick.
The worst part was he didn't pull away. He was just kind of. He did not pull away at all.
He
So,
didn't.
yeah.
He
Oh, look
didn't.
who came back finally.
Oh! The koala bear is here.
Koala Uggs. Koala Uggs.
Oh, she don't hear us.
Huh.
She can hear. Koala Uggs. Koala Uggs.
So, koala Uggs? What? The Uggs are made out of koala. Yeah, yeah. It's a big topic. Yeah, it's going on in Australia right now. They're like trying to, in Australia, they're trying to ban Uggs because they're running out of koalas. So, yeah, it's kind of. He's a. Really? Like,
I don't
really?
think you have anyone's attention.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but our cousin Seth was the only one that like looked like she was about to be in tears. Nuh-uh, for real?
She was like ready to stop wearing them.
Like, I'm gonna take these motherfuckers off right now.
Stop buying Uggs.
You stop buying them.
Shit. I know, right? You know what?
koalas, they're
That would be
lazy.
fun to do. Let's
Oh, wait,
start
no,
a
that's
GoFundMe
sloths.
page to help support the Koala Foundation in Australia because they're running out of koalas for making
Okay,
Uggs.
so right now while we're in Richmond, I don't know if anybody saw this on Instagram. There's like a trending thing of a lady from Richmond who I guess separated from her husband, filed for divorce. The husband has 36% custody of the daughter. And he says, well, she wants me to have 36%. I need money from the mom because she makes more money than me to have my daughter for that 36% of the month. She now has to pay him
Yes.
$68 child support. So she started a GoFundMe where basically talking about that he has bitter bitch syndrome and that you too, for only 5 cents a day, can support an Oakland nigga to support his child. Have you guys seen that? It's
That
fucking
sounds awesome.
hilarious.
No, it's not awesome
But yeah, she has raised over $1,000 in like 4 days.
to pay for
In
to
4
pay
days
him
to pay him. Yes.
$68.
Well, it's $68 a month. So
Ooh.
far, that $1,000 has just paid for 1 full year of child support.
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe because I just don't want to fucking work anymore. You think I can actually pull that off? Like, I'm tired of working for $1.
No, but you should have seen, like, okay, me, when I see something interesting, I
You
start
wouldn't give
looking
me
at the
$1?
comments and stuff.
Would
These
you give me
people are
$1?
so mad. Like, there are so many people who are super mad because they're like, well, I crashed my car and I needed to pay this, or my nephew has leukemia and they started a GoFundMe and nobody put money on it, but people are paying this guy's child support.
Okay.
How are you going to
First of
tell
all-
people how to spend their money?
First of all, though, what kind of society have we become that we're begging for money?
There are a lot.
They're
GoFundMe
begging.
has like,
I'm gonna start
I-
one
dare
tonight.
I say, millions of
I'm gonna start one
campaigns.
tonight, and I want all of you to help me out. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe that I want to quit working and just travel. So
Well,
I'm
that's-
asking everybody to just donate $1. I need you all to share this.
Well, that's like me telling my coworkers if they want to donate to the Christina Wants a Burrito Fund.
Yeah, we'll go. We'll
Where
go
are we
to
going?
the Aztec picture, the pyramid that I sent you guys.
Where are we going?
I don't know. There's a pyramid that we're gonna go chop your fucking head off and pull out your heart.
I think you need to be a virgin, which at this point need not even my ears.
I'm pretty sure we can find one of your nasty ass pores.
Yeah, there's no orifice on my body that's a virgin anymore.
Ugh, shut this fucking sick you nose
Oh,
fucker.
fuck you. I've
Hey,
heard your shows. I've
you
heard how
nose
you and
fucker.
Chewy talk all the fucking time.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah! I've done some.
So
shit
I'm
that-
like fucking PG-13 right now, okay?
I've done some shit that would make
You make a pedophile blush.
no. Okay, what you're looking at is the package that I have. This
Okay, he's
here
explaining
is where-
to
okay.
our.
So what I'm gonna do
slowing
right now
people
is I'm gonna
sister
explain
right
to
now.
my sister real quick, and then we'll get back to Chata's orifices. So what you're looking at here is my personal radio station. Okay, it gets sent out. It's a startup. It's not doing anything but just sitting there taking up space. Okay. Now in the meantime, the show is also being recorded, so it gets sent out to all of the other stations.
It's like
that I
his own
put it on.
personal YouTube.
You getting it so far?
Where
You getting it so far? So there's just this. This is mine. This is where I'm going live at. Then it gets the recording, and it's going to go out to 5, and they're going to send it out to theirs, and that's where all of the listeners, all the numbers come from. 400,000. That's Alicia.
you idiot.
Chata used to chime in a lot too back in the day, and every now and again somebody will chime in. That's fucking funny. Blah 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 blah. Stuff
Hey,
like
I was
that.
good.
So,
Those are the times where I actually was funny.
yeah, I know.
Okay, so let's get back to funny. Like, let's talk about just random shit. Like, have I told you I'm like reading back and like I've started over the whole Harry Potter series?
Why the fuck would you read Harry Potter again?
Well, because I heard they're better than the movies, and I've seen all the movies, so I'm kind of going back to the books. And it kind of like, you know how in the book it talks about, or I don't know if you read the books,
Yes,
but it talks about how, like, you know, he longingly looked at, you know, said.
it's a love story. People don't
Yeah,
realize that in the
thank you.
books it is a love story.
The whole thing is,
Harry
was it
Potter's
only
a love
Harry
story.
Potter that had a love interest? Like, I'm pretty sure there was a lot of fucking around at Hogwarts.
Uh-huh.
Like, how come there isn't more, like, teenage pregnancies at Hogwarts?
It's because it's the Wizarding World.
Like, what the fuck are you gonna do? Are you gonna do a spell or something? Like, you know, your girlfriend calls you, hey, I'm pregnant. You know, and you're gonna fucking wave your wand and shit, fucking fetus deletus and fucking gone. How
Hogwarts
the fuck do you
abortion.
do that?
It's a Hogwarts abortion. Fetus deletus.
Thank
That's
you. Yeah,
horrible.
like, what the fuck? Like, I'm pretty sure there was, like, some fucking around going on. There was, like, what, 4 fucking teachers in the whole school and shit, and one of them a
Actually,
fucking cat.
no. If you looked in the background of the movie, there's like 10 to 20 teachers lined up at the table going, dilly dilly. Yeah, have you seen?
Dilly dilly. What the fuck is this, a pickle convention? Dilly dilly?
Dilly dilly.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's a
He
lot
doesn't
of
wanna look
diddly
at him.
diddly going
He's not
on there.
funny anymore. He used to be super cool.
When he was drinking.
Okay. Well, I've only got like
Jaime,
10
do you want
minutes
to chime
left.
in on here?
You know
All
what?
right, cousin. Over here. Take
If
this mic.
anything bad ever happens to Theo, can we finish his headless horseman tattoo? The headless cholo tattoo?
I'm claiming
We're going
that.
to take a Sharpie
Okay.
and do that. Yeah.
Okay, Chong, our
Yeah.
our cousin Jaime wants to chime in on here.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead,
Okay.
take a seat, cuz. Put the mic close. But not too close because I kissed Pablo.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Family Day.
Yeah, happy Family Day.
Can you hear me good on this?
Yes, can you?
No.
Nina's got the headphones.
I can't hear myself.
Yeah. I don't have the monitor here because if I brought it, I think Nina would have gotten mad at the big ass echoing that would be going on, and so yeah.
Okay.
So who was?
So how long have you been doing these podcast things?
This
videos?
actual podcast for the stations that we're on, it's only a newer thing, so we've only been doing about a year and a half for the stations we're on now.
Okay. And it's what type of material you're throwing out there right now? Like,
We're adult entertainment comedy.
Okay, that's
Adult,
what I
yeah.
figured. Okay.
All else go. Anything goes.
Anything
You know,
goes?
yeah.
So I can
anything
cuss
goes.
on here. And,
Oh shit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Yeah, I'm a big podcast guy, so
Yes.
I've been wanting to start my own.
Oh, it's so simple to do.
Well,
It is if you can take the time to learn it and figure it out.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, I
like,
think it's building an audience. You know. What
yeah.
I mean? You
Building an audience, it's hard.
Audience.
And so, and I think that's where we got lucky is we joined a couple of networks. You know, they came after us. We want you guys. So the audience that we have is not only the audience that they already had, but the audience that we had as well. So it kind of like doubled our numbers.
Yes.
And now we're like 400,000 to 500,000 strong worldwide.
Nice.
With a lot of is military.
Okay. All right.
So
okay.
yeah.
Military guys.
Yeah.
So you guys are like into sports a lot, and you guys.
Everything and anything.
So in your program, you guys go through like current events, and you go through things that are going through. You know what I mean? You guys have fan questions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that.
Current events. We do, like I said, we do a lot of adult stuff.
Right.
But throwing in the current events is kind of what made us a little original.
Right,
because we don't just pussy this, pussy that, tits and ass. We added something that the normal man wanted to listen to. And so when we went into that kind of made our audience just go fucking crazy.
It's entertaining, but with a little bit of knowledge in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's dying over there? What's going on?
How often do you do these family
This-
event podcasts?
This is actually the very first family event one. My partner, dilly dilly. So my partner, it was hilarious because we didn't think about it. Like, holy shit, Thanksgiving, I'm gonna be gone.
Right.
You're gonna be up there.
Right.
What are we gonna do?
Still got some material out there.
Yeah, but he doesn't know how to operate this thing.
Right.
So I said, fuck it, I'll take it to my sister's and I'll do it down there.
Have a good time.
And then Chata bombed completely, totally bombed.
Yeah.
You would think she'd be better at this, And Nina,
Chata, have you ever watched a podcast before? Do you listen to podcasts?
Okay, I've listened to them. I've commented on it. And like I said, my hat's off to my brother because, like, I thought it was going to be like me calling him on my 15-minute break and us just shooting the shit, talking to each other, making each other fucking laugh, fucking soda coming out of my nose and shit. And it's really fucking hard. So as much as I want to say is my brother's a lazy motherfucker, he works pretty fucking hard for this.
I would say myself, too, that you're very good with your words.
Yes.
You know what I mean? If you could be a wordsmith and you could be able to stay on a mic and say stuff that people want to hear, you know what I mean, then you can keep that going. You know what I mean? You can find that those you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And fill those up with
Yes.
some entertainment or something that people want to hear.
it also helps to when you have a partner on the show who just can go back and forth, and I think that's where I got lucky. Is you've met Joe, you've met Big Joe, and yeah, I know Big Joe is now Skinny Joe. He got diabetes, and they told him lose weight or you're gonna die. And when he almost died,
They tell me to lose weight or I'm gonna die. You know what I mean? Like,
well,
how big is this guy?
he was really big.
Okay, let me just say, I love Joe. I love the shit out of him. My favorite memory of Joe is being kicked out of the family restaurant when we went to visit you.
Which one?
It was some Mexican restaurant where he was explaining to me like the definitions of like a dirty
Blimpies
Sanchez
and the dirty
and
Sanchez,
a rusty
sneaky Sanchez,
trombone.
yeah.
And the waiter comes up to us and is like, "Excuse
But
me,
you know-
your drinks have been comped, but we're gonna ask you to leave."
But the problem is, we told them like, sit us in the far back,
Right, where to be right.
away from people,
Yeah.
because we're raunchy. They didn't. They set us right next to another booth, and then they set a family there, and we're just drunk and
having a good time,
fucking
shooting the shit.
horrible. Yeah. And I mean, we're just the stuff coming out of our mouths is disgusting.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And so they kicked us
kicked you
out.
out of it.
They kicked us out.
Right.
Yeah.
And what time was this?
Oh, this was like 5 in the afternoon, maybe.
Oh, it's pretty family time.
Yeah, family time.
Yeah.
Exactly. So,
Yeah. Rightfully
Yeah.
so, you
Yeah.
degenerates.
I know, right? But I
this-
told the man to move us.
This is the Joe who from Kansas.
No.
I
This
met-
is
What's
he's
what-
in L.A.
what's your brother? Your boys from bald dude, big country fed.
Oh, that's Kansas. No, wait. Yoli's brother. Not
Cinnamon and whiskey.
Oh,
that's
Venancio, Nacho. Yeah,
that's a cool little-
yeah.
that's cool dude.
He's hilarious. Yeah.
Cool guy. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So,
So
total
he-
mix up.
you know,
Continue.
No, he could totally do good on this too. Yeah. So, but no, like I said, luckily I got a partner who, we bounce back and forth with each
Mhm.
other. The funny part is we met because I was coaching his kid in Little League,
Okay.
and I was an old school type of coach, just on the kids, like, dude, are you a fucking girl?
You a
today?
girl or
You can't
something?
fucking
Yeah,
play
yeah.
softball tryouts on next week, and he thought it was hilarious.
Right.
So we started doing this, and the next thing you know, we're going to the AVN. We're going to this is my favorite. Some idiot invited us to the Latin Grammys.
Okay.
That was fucking amazing. I'm going through my emails, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I thought it was some kind of joke. I called. They're like, oh, yeah,
That's
you're
big.
going to be on the red carpet.
That's big.
Okay, we'll be there. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And I call him, and I'm like, dude, guess where we're going? He goes, where? I go, we're going to the Latin Grammys. He's like, why? I go, we've been invited to do the
Right.
red carpet of the Latin Grammys.
You got some big time
And
comedians.
he thought I
going
was
there,
full
yeah.
of shit. He had to come over, look at the email, call the same guy that I just talked to.
Right.
And
Make sure if it's legit or not.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we ended up. The best part is, I don't speak a lick of Spanish.
Right.
So yeah,
I don't think that's the requirements here. You know what I mean?
kinda. It is the Latin Grammys, and very few of them.
No.
All of a sudden, she's fucking chatty
Okay, let
Cathy
me
now,
just
huh?
chime in here and let you know of the story of this day. So he gets the email. I'm working, and I get my brother calling me. I pick up the phone. Hey, what's up? And he's like, hey, I need you to do me a huge favor. Sure, what is it? Okay, shit yourself. What? Shit yourself and tell your boss you have to leave work. Go to the airport, get on a fucking plane. We're going to the Latin Grammys. I need your help because, like, you and Ninas are the most Mexican people, and I know Ninas is scared to fly, so you need to come out here and fucking walk me through the Latin Grammys.
Yeah, it's important to have that information. Like, who
And
the
so,
fuck
like,
is
he's
this guy? I don't
texting
know
me
him.
the whole fucking day. Okay, who's this chick? Who's this chick? Who's this chick? I'm like, okay, first off, that's A.B. Cantanilla. That's not a chick.
Who, by the way, really hates it when you talk about Selena?
Yeah, right? I'm like the fucking Wizard of Oz behind, yeah.
yeah.
So he's texting me. I'm like charging my phone 24/7 to be on call for him because he's asking about, like, okay, who's Alejandra Guzman? Yes, thank you, Alejandra Guzman. And he's like, Alejandra.
Alejandra. That's what
Okay,
it's spelled.
first off, fuck off.
That's what it's
Hang
spelled.
up on me now. There, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
oh, yeah,
god.
oh, yeah.
So he interviewed Mimoso, the lead singer of Banda de
Oh.
Codo. And he started the interview with a little bit of fucking get me out of jail in Tijuana Spanish that he knows. And once they get
It's
this
just
interview
ATM.
started, he's like,
Which is
"Thank
just
you."
ATM.
Right? And he's like, wait, you don't speak Spanish? No.
You don't
Okay, I
speak-
go. And he walks away. He's like, help me. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Talk over the phone for you?
Yeah.
I don't know what to fucking
Yeah. Yeah. It was a great night. It was really a fucking great night. And it was it's one of those things where, dude, I'll never, the memories of that night are going to be in here forever. And was that my kid?
Possibly.
My kid didn't do it, did it? Oh, it's just a meth pipe. Dead air. Dead air. Yeah. So, oh shit! It
Sorry
is
about that,
time. No,
people.
look at ours.
Where we at?
We got. Hold on. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 minute.
1 minute. You got us.
Yeah.
You do your sponsors? Or
Yeah.
you-
Normally at this time, there's usually an apology list that I go through.
Okay,
where we
okay.
apologize to all the people that we've offended.
yeah.
But in this one, I think it's just mainly the family that I've offended.
Right.
And like to apologize to Theo Carlos's quarter white kid, grandkid. First of all, is he still here? No, he left. Huh? Yeah, we got. Yeah, he kind of got up. He looked like he was getting really upset when I said that. You know, and I was like, wow, if the kid's grandmother had said, "My kid's not Mexican," that would be racist,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So he didn't like that I pointed that out to him. I know he got really upset. Yeah. So, no, don't
Right,
go
yeah.
banging white women, right? That's what I say.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
White women, minority kryptonite for years.
Yeah, right.
Okay. And they get you into so much shit. Where's mine anyway? Okay, she's over there. So, all right. Well, in that case,
I want to thank you for letting me on your mic,
all right,
man.
no
That's
problem,
my first
man.
time. And,
Well, good to have you,
Yeah, no
man. Good to
problem.
have you. Okay.
Maybe sometimes I can say some more stuff on here, some jokes or something.
Oh
Or
yeah.
we can
Oh
go
yeah.
through. If you want, we could go through some. I'll call in and give you like some type of like sports talk. You know what I mean? And if it,
Okay.
that's like
All right.
some of that stuff, man.
You know what? I need somebody to report on the 49ers every now and again.
I could be super biased about that. Maybe something.
Okay, and then on that note, I'd like to really thank everybody for joining us tonight. We know that, you didn't have to spend Thanksgiving with us. We really appreciate the fact that you did. But now go back to your families. I'm pretty sure they're missing you. This is Chonk. What? What?
And I just want to apologize for choking so fucking hard. Usually I don't apologize for choking.
Your time
Usually
is
they're
up.
really,
Your
really
time
happy
is
about
up.
me choking.
Your time
But
is
I
up.
just want to apologize for choking.
I just want to turn off your microphone. Yeah, you choked big time. This was your big debut. Nina, good luck on yours. So I'll help you get set up. And this is Chorizo. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thanksgiving. And we'll see you for Christmas when we're going to be doing an episode about turkey fisting. So till then, Chorizo Brothers, we're out of here. Turkey fisting. It's a household event. Turkey what?